With us now, Peter Navarro, White House Senior Counselor for Trade and Manufacturing, author of I Went to Prison So You Won't Have to, a love and lawfare story in Trumpland.
Good to be
Welcome.
here.
Good to see you, sir.
Congratulations on your book.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. You can have all hour if you want to talk about books. I'll ask you this question.
Sure.
Does Donald Trump understand how difficult many Americans feel it is to make ends meet?
Yes, and it's because the MAGA base is the blue-collar workers
So why isn't he
that
talking
I
about
fight
it?
for in the White House. There's a frustration, I think, with the caliber of the debate about inflation. What it is now, instead of having an honest discussion about the various elements of inflation, it's about who to blame, whether it's Biden's inflation or whether it's now our inflation. And I think that that political
Does it matter?
Yeah, it does matter, because I think we need to have an honest discussion publicly about what's going on so that people can have hope about the trajectory that we're moving in with the Trump administration. If you take, for example, shelter, that's a big deal. That's a third of the whole budget of people, and it's like almost half of the inflation problem now. Leland, there's an 18-month lag between the time you're able to address lowering costs in the shelter section by the time that reaches. I mean, for that alone, we haven't been in office anywhere near the time for all the good things we've done to take place. Now, in contrast, something like eggs, we were able to break the back of the egg bubble immediately. That one came about because we had an avian flu episode.
I understand
that. But you take it one by one.
I understand you take it one by one.
My point is, I'm trying to give people hope.
I get people need hope.
To understand
but saying
what's happening at a component.
Saying to people, it's the other guy's fault. Has that ever worked in an election?
Oh, it works all the time.
To blame somebody from 4 years ago?
Again, what I'm pointing out here, Leland, and this happens all the time on cable TV, is that instead of having good, honest debates, and you and I both know a lot about economics, instead of having those debates, too often it becomes like whose fault it is. But I can assure you,
politics is about assigning fault.
Politics is, but if you want to have a discussion about what's happening and why it's happening economically, so, I'm your huckleberry.
Let's think about why it's happening and what's happening.
Yeah.
This is Hassan and Carl Quintanilla on CNBC today. Take a listen.
Okay.
Inflation is one of those things that has a lot of momentum if you look at the charts, and the momentum right now is headed really towards the Fed's target.
Even though it's been increasing for 5 straight months as of September?
Well, I guess if you look at it from January, there's ups and downs and seasonals.
Isn't a good story?
Yeah. Look. Here's the thing. Again, what I'm suggesting to you is we go item by item. You know, we've talked about shelter. We can talk about energy. Energy was the easiest thing to flip. We went from 75 down to 60. But the benefits of lower energy will take another 12 months to go through. I mean,
okay, so let me just read you something. And I got this last night after my segment with Bill O'Reilly. This is from Alice. She writes, "Feelings don't matter. Prices in the grocery store do.
Yes.
My bread has risen 50 cents this year. Hamburger is now $8 a pound on sale. It was $4 a pound on sale last year. I call that a 100% increase." And she started the email off by saying, "I am a Trump supporter."
All right, let's take beef.
So what do you say to her right now? It's not about one thing. It's about...
We feel your pain. We are literally doing everything we can. I mean, I actually meet with a group.
But the president calls it a con job.
I meet with a group once a week in the Roosevelt Room, where we've got an attack plan to deal with beef.
I get that. I get that, Peter, but I'm going to give you the last thing. The president calls this a con job. How do the American people think he feels their pain when he says it's a con job?
At the political level, that's what's going on. They blame him for Biden's legacy.
And therefore he's angry.
And that makes him angry. But again,
I understand
the discussion we can have, and I'll come back for a longer one.
Please do.
We can go through this.
All right.
Good to be with you.
Good to see you, sir.
And happy Veterans Day.
Thank you. To you as well.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.